The No Fate channel, checking in. And this episode of the Supplement Review has been officially renamed as the Research Review because on this episode we are researching from staticlabz.com their 1,3 volt chemical compound. And we are going to go deep down the research rabbit hole. I am going to tell you if it is in fact better than dark energy chemical compound. I'm going to be comparing it to their Shockwave pre-workout, and we're going to go over everything. So let's get started. Officially, if this is your first time to the channel, you are in luck, my friend, because the like button and the subscribe button right down there. Go ahead and hit it. On this series, I normally review a supplement on every episode, but in today's episode, obviously, we've got a chemical compound for research purposes only. At the end of this video, I'm going to be doing a chemical compound giveaway to help give back to my loyal subscribers, so stay tuned. Let's get into this chemical compound. 1,3 volt, one container contains 25 research servings. One serving is 15.5 grams. Coming in for strength and strength endurance, we have beta-alanine, 6.4 grams. You heard that right, 6.4 grams, double the amount of beta-alanine that is clinically dosed. We've got beta-alanine anhydrous at 2.5 grams. And then for pumps, for research pumps, if you're researching pumps, we've got citrulline malate, 2-to-1 ratio, 3.6 grams. And we've got taurine at 1 gram, and then beta-alanine anhydrous at 2.5 grams, which is a good amount. For energy and for focus, we're going to put all these in for mood, in fact, as well. We have caffeine coming in at 400 milligrams, and that is probably the equivalent of 4 cups of coffee, and that usually is the upper threshold of what I prefer. We've got alpha GPC at 300 milligrams, which is a nice nootropic. We've got 1,3 dmha at 100 milligrams. Now, that is a product that is not allowed in supplements, but this is a chemical compound. We also have Nopept for 30 milligrams. 1,3 volt comes in 5 flavors at staticlabz.com. I was able to get my hands on 2. I was able to get my hands on their grape, which, as you know, I'm not a big fan of the grape flavor, so I thought that it was average for grape. But again, I'm not really a good judge of grape flavor because I do tend to have a bias against it. I've got I got Electric Island, which was pretty good, 3.5 out of 5, which for your higher stimmed compounds, when you're doing your research, that's actually pretty good. Oftentimes these things don't taste too good. This one definitely drinkable. I'm going to go over how 1,3 volt delivered in the gym during my research, and I'm also going to be telling you how it compares to this dark energy research compound, one of my favorite chemical compounds and research products of 2019 and 2020. Then we're going to talk about how it compares to Shockwave pre-workout, also from staticlabz.com. And we're going to finally talk about some of the controversy behind these chemical compounds. And there is some controversy. And obviously, we want to be full spectrum, fully transparent, above board when I do these chemical research reviews. And then finally, we're going to do the giveaway. So first and foremost, normally when I try a compound for 4 to 5 times. Sometimes I'll do only 3 if they all kind of handle the same. Full disclosure, I only tried this compound for research purposes twice. And the reason being is the experience, okay? Overall, that 6.4 grams of beta-alanine was ridiculous. I mean, I can handle 4 grams of beta-alanine, no problem with the tingles, no problem. We can just hit it, move on. That 6.4 grams definitely set the mood for the entire workout. I was tingling all over. I wanted to just scratch my face off. It was brutal for me. So if I would say, keep that in mind if you are really sensitive to beta-alanine. I don't know why they bothered to put 6.4 grams. The only reason I can think of is that they expect people to research this at half a serving, which would be plenty of energy, which we'll get into. But if they expected this to be researched at half a serving, but really, I don't like when companies do that. 6.4 grams is massively overboard, and it delivers the most serious case of the tingles ever. I mean, those tingles lasted so long. So let's talk about the energy with regards to this, with regards to the workout. Super high energy, 400 milligrams of caffeine, boom, you hit it, you feel it, and then you get the alpha GPC, you get the no pep, so you get some really good focus. The pumps were okay. Typically when you get research compounds that are considered high stim, high intensity, the pump ingredients are lacking, and in this case they come in average for that high stim moniker, so to speak. Would I consider this high stim? Absolutely. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, that 1,3 dmha. For those of you who know, dmha has been banned as a research compound, and people loved it. People absolutely loved it. Gym bros were up in arms when they removed it from pre-workouts, making it illegal to put in pre-workouts. That's why this is a chemical compound and for research purposes only, not for human consumption. I will say my workouts were pretty good. Aside from the scratching and the itching, I mean, I had high energy and I was almost angry at the workouts, really trying to just hammer those weights as hard as I could. And I'll put up footage again. I only tried this 2 times because this stuff is super strong and I didn't want to wait like an extra week or week and a half to try this thing again. Is this high stim? Yes, very, very high stim. I would not want to do this on, let's say, an empty stomach if you can avoid it, or leg day. It's definitely too high stim for me with regards to leg day. Definitely felt anger, definitely felt like just mad at the weights, bad weights. Yeah, I definitely felt anger at the weights with regards to this product. But again, that 6.4 grams of beta-alanine set a negative tone personally. And if you are gonna pick this up, I would definitely suggest you drink it slowly because that'll hopefully buffer out some of those beta-alanine. So let's get into the thick of things with regards to, is it better than dark energy? And I'm gonna tell you right now, no, it is not. And the reason is, 1, that 6.4 grams of beta-alanine is obviously, you can guess. 2, this dark energy put me in a happy mood where I was like dancing, moving around, and this one put me in an angry mood. I mean, angry mood at the weight. So if you want to be angry at the gym and you want to go for those PRs, or you want to just kind of psych yourself up, then maybe this is something you should try. Let's quickly talk about price. staticlabz.com. You can pick this up, I think 1 tub, 25 servings at $51.99 with my code NOFATE247. Now, shoot, they put that stupid code up. The guys over there sent this to me for free, full disclosure, but they screwed up on the code for some reason. The code is 247FATE. Right up there. 247FATE, get you 15% off. Does that help me out? Yes, we do full disclosures. If I give you a code and that benefits me, you know about it. We're above board with our chemical compound research as always. Would I recommend this to you? And I'm going to tell you no. Now here's why. Some of you are going to want to use it anyway. Some of you are going to want to try this chemical compound anyway. And what I will tell you right away is that what you should do is get 3 or 4 friends. Okay, if you have friends, I have none. If you have friends, I want you to get at least 2 friends and go in on a tub of this, right? That way you can spread this research out. You're not getting the whole bottle. You don't have to pay as much for the whole bottle. And then you and your buddies can use it at the same time. You can get angry and push each other around. But obviously 25 servings is going to last you a long, long time if you just get 1 bottle. Reason being, I don't recommend you using this often. This is like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, in fact, if we're being fair. This is a strong chemical compound research product, and there's a reason that dmha is not recommended or even allowed for human ingestion, something you want to avoid. So definitely consider going in with a bunch of friends, picking up 1 tub, and saving on money on the cost, saving on the shipping, and just splitting it up, right? You kind of pass it around, each of you get to try it, or you all show up at the gym at the same time, use it together. That's where I would recommend it. Now, if you have not seen my review of Static Labz Shockwave pre-workout, you guys are missing out. This thing, I know everyone's talking about 1.3 volt. Oh, I got to know how it is. Where's the hype beast? Where is it? Everyone's trying to jump on this chemical compound bandwagon, and that's fine. Fair enough. But I'm telling you, you're overlooking Shockwave. This thing is amazing. I'm going to put my review of Shockwave right up here and in the description of this video. This thing is going to make my top list of pre-workouts by the end of this year. I don't know if it's going to be top 5 or top 10, but it's going to be up there. This thing is awesome, and no one's talking about it. You guys are all got your blinders on. I understand people are chasing the hype with regards to 1.3 volt. They want to get angry in the gym. They want to go for those PRs. They want to get super angry, super ferocious, hit those PRs and be all pumped up with regards to the hype behind this. Don't overlook this one. This one is a sleeper. This one is Shockwave, man. It is the second in command of Decepticons for a reason, an absolute killing machine in the gym. Mark my words, this is one that people are going to be talking about for a lot longer than 1.3 volt. Now, let's talk about chemical compounds and my opinion of them. First and foremost, we know it's a chemical compound. You saw the air quotes. You know what I'm talking about with regards to what people are using this for. And the truth is, no one's picking this up and doing research with it, right? We know, listen, if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't buy this at all. But you know what I'm talking about because they're trying to skirt the rules. Fair enough, okay? We know what it is. Everyone's looking for loopholes. That's how the world works. We all look for loopholes. We're all big boys. If you're over the age of 18, if you're a consenting adult, you know what you're getting yourself into with regards to this. And I would say tread lightly. I would say if you do go with this, use it less often than more often. And in fact, that's why I recommend if you're going to go with this, split it with your buddies because then you're not going to be using it as much. There's not going to have as much and you're going to spread it out longer. Definitely not an everyday driver. Definitely at most a once a week pre-workout. Okay, yeah, there I said it, a pre-workout. But you know what you're getting yourself into. We're all big boys. No one's got blinders on. There's no fakery around here, okay? We're all above board. Let's be honest with ourselves. Now, let's talk about the giveaway. Yeah, I'm doing a giveaway, right? Right? Hear that? Tons left in this bottle, right? Tons left. Here's what we're going to do. When this video hits 50 likes, and it's going to hit 50 likes quick. 50 likes. 50 likes. Hit that like button right now. When this hits 50 likes, I am going to be sending out 10 samples of this chemical compound to you. Simple as that. How do you enter, you ask? Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, be a subscriber. Number 3, leave a comment below. What is your opinion of chemical compounds or research products in the supplement industry, right? These aren't supplements. These are research products, chemical compounds, obviously. Drop it in the comments below. I'm going to randomly pick 10 once this thing hits 50 likes. So odds are, if you put a comment below, boom, you're going to be getting a free sample of 1.3 volt. Okay, let's wrap this up. If you came this far in the video, you've already hit the like button. You've already hit the subscribe button. You've already dropped a comment. Only thing left to do is to make sure you're not saving anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you be a great parent to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I provide ideas and insights to help you save time, money, and your sanity. 3 things that are in short supply for every parent out there.